What's up, guys? Welcome back to Verified Profits. It's the last week of the UFL regular season 2026, and I'm glad I was here every week to give you the rundown and all the game picks. Every team, every game, every week. Super sad to see it done already in a flash. It was an epic season though. Kind of a roller coaster, anyone's game. The parity of the league is pretty top tier. To make it a little more special, I'm gonna throw in some extra backgrounds like that. And then you get some really crazy ones like that one. Or like this one. So keep watching. Now it's time to hit up the Week 10 VP game picks. Hit that like button. Run it. Game 2, Saturday, May 30th at 3 o'clock on ESPN2. Houston Gamblers heading over to play the Birmingham Stallions. Let's talk about Houston Gamblers. Head coach Sumlin, even with those crazy eyes, he's still a pretty great coach. For their offense, I don't really like the whole 2 quarterback system. It just is. You need consistency. They're not very productive, but their quarterback, Lefty Looney, Dekkers, I'm a lefty too. He had like a fumble botch, bad snap, but still threw a dime tud. But then of course they want to sprinkle in a little bit more of their quarterback, the Houston Scrambler, JRP, Jerp. John Rice Plumlee, Jerp. He threw a super nasty pick. Their running back, Marcus Yarns, that dude is super explosive. It's so fun to watch. I hope he gets into the NFL this year. And how about wide receiver Javante Payton? Yeah, underrated. That dude is awesome. Their offensive line gave up 4 sacks last week. They had 1 sack and they had 1 interception. Now let's talk about Birmingham Stallions. I was never quite on the AJ McCarron train. I was hoping he could show a little bit of excellence, show a little bit higher of a vibe, a little more positivity, and it was the opposite. He had thrown some challenge flag last week that was not even challengeable, but then for some reason they still reviewed it and stopped the game to review something that wasn't even challengeable. It was just, it looked petty. It was kind of ridiculous. I didn't like what they did to Matt Corral, and I don't like hearing AJ McCarron still throw Matt Corral under the bus like that. So I was never really all about DTR either, because that guy wasn't even starting for a reason. I think he's a little bit arrogant, a little too ball hoggy, and he's too much of a scamperer. Threw a pick right on the opening drive last week, was throwing some real risky nasties, especially during the end with a game-tying opportunity drive. Real risky nasties. Weeks ago, when McFarland seemed to go missing, that running back, Ty Davis-Price, I told you, underrated, explosive, great ball carrier vision, great candidate for an anytime tud, any game, any week. Wide receiver Deion Kane, that dude is such an NFL wide receiver. Skyscraper, high point, tall, strong hand, beast. Wide receiver Mickens, that dude is so fun to watch. Kept them high vibes all season. That is the kind of vibes you want. Birmingham started out pretty lucky there with a backwards pass tip, dropped it, and they scooped and scored. But the run stop got gashed all game. Their pass rush could not get any sacks. The secondary caught a tipped interception, but they gave up 3 passing tutties to a quarterback that hasn't even been playing that long. And their special teams, extra point, blocked, return for a point. The Stallions roster has always been stacked. Gilmore, gotta have a huge shout out. That dude's great too. There's no way I'm gonna take Birmingham. No way. No way. No way. Gamblers, they're gonna Lefty Looney and they're gonna Houston Scramble. Take the dub, and those Stallions are gonna giddy up their way back to the stable with an L. Week 10, it's been an excellent time all season getting to cover every team, every game, every week. I really appreciate you guys for hanging out, following, like, subscribe, sharing the videos, leaving those comments. I love seeing what you guys have to say, and I think this UFL is growing. We're going to have a better year next year, and it's going to keep getting better. Make sure you follow, like, subscribe. Check out the band Peninsulas. It's my music project, and it's the background music to these videos. Really appreciate you guys. What a great season. This was super fun to do. I was glad to be here. I made it a goal because I really love this community. I love seeing this growth. I love seeing the investment. I love seeing everything getting better, and it has a really great effect on football and the game in the NFL too. Again, really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Smashing that follow and the like on the way out. UFL Week 10 Verified Profits Spring Football 2026 season finale. Let's go! Peace out!